Welcome to Chicago, Illinois. Buried underneath several layers of thermal fat suit, I am Hans Steiniger from Quest431.com, and I am here in Chicago for Soldier Field, which will be my 25th stadium on the Quest431. We've hooked up a pretty amazing couple of tailgates. We're hanging out with the fellas from 4Q Tailgating and also the guys from DaBus.com. Chicago is a pretty amazing city. It's very cold today. We're thinking that game time temperatures will dip way below zero. We're here as the Jacksonville Jaguars are in town to take on the Chicago Bears, and we will be hanging out in the parking lot doing some tailgating. We'll be out at Soldier Field, like I said, my 25th stadium on the Quest431, and we'll be hanging out having a good time. So let's go Bears! Alright, I am Hans Steiniger from Quest431.com, and I'm standing here with Dennis and Ron. Both of these guys are from 4Q Tailgating.com, and we are getting up. We're ready to prepare the day's meal. Including, what do we have here, Dennis?
Got a little Polish kielbasa.
A little Polish kielbasa, very nice. And Ron is working on a family recipe for
hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
Hard hot chocolate.
Oh,
that's right. Hard hot chocolate.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing.
5 secret ingredients. Yep.
So Dennis, tell me a little bit about 4Q Tailgating.com, how you guys got started, what you're doing here.
Well, we've always invited people to join us in tailgating, and people like yourself that like to visit other stadiums, or Bears fans that have been displaced, come from out of town. We've had people now from 39 states and 7 different countries.
Excellent. All right, guys. 4Q Tailgating.com. Go check them out on the web. Woo!
Bear down.
Go Bears. Let's go Bears! All right, I am Hans Steiniger, Quest431.com, and I am standing here with one of the premier tailgaters in all of the city of Chicago, Timmy from DaBus.
Hey, Hans, how are you?
Timmy,
how
it's
you
good
doing?
to see you.
Nice to see you.
Great to be
Nice
here,
to meet you.
man.
Thanks for coming by and using the bus as your
No problem. This is definitely the premier tailgating experience in all of Chicago. Timmy, tell us a little bit about how you guys got started, and first of all, where are you from?
Well,
where did you come from today?
Well, born and raised here, right by Soldier Field, about 3 miles away, but now I live in Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas.
Yeah, so I fly back for every home game.
Excellent.
For the past 2 years. So this is probably my 15th round trip from Austin so far.
Excellent.
And we got the bus from, well, rumor has it that some of Chicago's finest, one that's in the junkyard in the card game back in 1990.
Okay.
And then they turned it into the bus. They made it the bus.
We are basically here with Timmy. We've been hanging out, eating some fantastic food. They have an amazing barbecue out back. We're going to take you inside the bus in just a minute. But Timmy, tell us a little bit about your Bears. I mean, what are they going to do this year? How are they looking? What are our prospects for the playoffs?
Well, with the 500 team that we are, we probably have to win out to get in.
All right.
Our coaching staff alone takes us out of games. We're not happy out here, and unless things are turned around real quick, starting today.
Yeah.
For instance, we have to win out. We have an impressive win here today at home. We have the weather in our favor against Jacksonville. This should be the start for our run.
I can relate on the coaching staff. We do have Dick Duran, former Chicago Bears head coach.
That's right.
He is in Buffalo now, and we're suffering with Dick and all of his stuff.
Oh yeah, we've been there.
We're going to take you inside the bus. Some more with Timmy in a minute. Quest431.com and DaBus, DA-BUS.com. Check it out. All right, I am Hans Steiniger, Quest431.com, and we are standing here, as I said, with Timmy from DaBus. We are actually on the bus. It is a very nice, very plush. We have AstroTurf on the floor. There is heat. It is a beautiful, fantastic tailgating experience. And like I said, we're here with Tim. Tim, take us around. What do we have here?
Okay, well, what we did here once we were handed the bus back in 1990, we decided to make the inside of the bus a gridiron. So you can see here we have all the artificial turf on the ground and along the seats here. That's all in here. And if the camera goes up here, you can see here that we have the gridiron. We go from goal line to goal line, okay? And we use our 30-yard line in honor of Walter Payton, Hans, of course.
Excellent, number 34. I love it.
And all of our jerseys here on the windows are all Chicago Bear Hall of Famers.
Okay.
In other words, our motto is you have to get in to get on, to get your jersey on. You got to be a Hall of Famer.
All right, like I said, Quest431.com. This is Timmy from DaBus, DA-BUS.com. Come check us out. We'll see you later. We'll get a full game time report later on in Soldier Field. This is Stadium 25. Let's go Bears!
Let's go Bears. Thanks Hans. Thanks for coming.
All right, I am Hans Steiniger, Quest431.com, and I am standing with ultimate football fan and Chicago Bears fan, Lorenzo. Tell us about the Chicago Bears. How do they look this year? What are your prospects for the playoffs?
They're kind of iffy right now. I mean, it is what it is, but we always have hope. And as for being a Bears fan, I mean, come on, I've been around the league and I've seen other stadiums. I mean, we always sell out, so we know we have some of the top fans in the nation and the world. So people come from all over the world to come and see our Bear fans here. It's always the best place to party in 31st Street.
Anybody that can hang out in this environment, in this cold, I mean, that wind that just flies right through anything you're wearing and cold and just chills you to the bone is very impressive. Now we have a friend,
Rory?
a little slice of home. This is Rory from Detroit, and Rory's having a tough season.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
Rory's
0-12.
doing the over, right?
Yeah, it's 0-12, so I mean, he comes along with this nice custom paper bag hat.
We dressed him appropriately. I mean, it
is what it is.
That's fantastic, dude.
Hey, that's how they come. That's
Detroit,
how our
we
rivals
love
are.
you. We're sorry, but I mean, this is how we're perceived throughout the nation. I mean, the Fords, I'm talking directly to you, Mr. Ford. We need to make some decisions that will get this franchise back to where it should be. I mean, let's build a winner in Detroit. We can't have this. This is ridiculous. I'm ashamed. I'm sorry. But Lorenzo, we're glad to have you, dude. Check out Quest431.com, and we have pictures of Lorenzo on the website in full Bears attire. It's very impressive. Quest431.com. Check us out. See you later. Alright, I am Hans Steiniger, Quest431.com, and we're coming at you live from the suites at Soldier Field, where the Bears are leading the Jacksonville Jaguars 20-3. A much different tailgating atmosphere than I was accustomed to. I was pretty much dressed to go outside, have a fantastic time, but we are indoors in the warmth, in the suite level. Things are fantastic here. It is halftime, and we'll be back with a post-game report. Talk to you later. Alright, I am Hans Steiniger from Quest431.com. We found out today when we went to Will Call to pick up our tickets that we had suite level tickets, which was unbelievable. I mean, this is my first time in the suites. You can see there are widescreen TVs. It is the absolute finest place to be catching an NFL game. We are in Soldier Field. This is my 25th stadium and my first time in the suite levels. All types of leather recliners, a bar area over here. And down below you can see a very impressive view of the field. We're seated in the south end zone. Soldier Field is a really impressive facility. I mean, one side of it actually looks like an alien ship has crash landed into the field itself. But as you look into the north end zone, the Chicago skyline kind of comes through. The suites were really impressive. Great time. Had a fantastic time here in the level, eating, drinking, and watching the Bears as they dominated the Jacksonville Jaguars today, picking up another win. I guess we will see you very shortly. Quest431.com, check us out.